Hello and welcome back to Master Gradius Let's Play of Baldur's Gate 2 Shadows of Amn, and Corgan here joined us on our quest. We're helping him to locate the Book of Kaza, and we infiltrated a tomb, and it was already robbed of the Book of Kaza, so we're going to try to find the thieves that stole it and deal with them. Alright.
Barker orders hope this be paid well for this.
Let's give the regeneration ring to Gradius.
I've killed for less.
I demand that we stop. The day was not this long even when I led soldiers in the Order.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
Help me! Help me, please!
What's the problem?
It's Uncle Lester! He's risen from his grave! He scared everyone away who was at the funeral, and now he's come after me!
I'll do as you tell. Only if there be a good amount of coins of it.
Cheap sweater? Well, I'll have you know that belonged to your grandfather, you ungrateful git!
Ah! It's him!
Call me a fiend, will you? Well, I've never seen such a cheap funeral in my life! You sold my clothes and kept the casket closed! You picked the flowers this morning from near the swamp!
Let's try to kill the this undead. He has no right to take life from the living.
Skullbreaker!
Oh, great. He's not even grateful. Jeez. Alright, the journal says, it appears that the Book of Kaza was taken from the tomb by former companions of Corgan. Go to Pimlico's house in the Temple District. First, let's go check in with our guild before we lose it.
Hope this be paid well for this.
Give me some directive, it must be done.
How much does he want now?
Good to see a like-minded.
Oh, 1,000? Okay. We made more than that from our thieves.
Guild affairs are an important matter. All part of...
There's no life better than a thieves' guild.
Be quick with it. I've killed for less.
Let's see, the Temple District.
Aye, that be sounding right. Well, do as you wish. Damn! You've all taken too long. Ransacked she is. Looted she was.
Demand that we
And
stop.
later I'll split your gut
The
up.
day was not this long, even when I led soldiers in the order.
There was a robbery here.
My former comrades have painted Pimlico's finery with his innards.
Okay, the copper coronet. On the roof of the copper coronet. Okay.
I'm waiting. It's probably best left to me.
What do you want, growling? Aye, the dwarf will not do it. Fine. Best be paid well for this.
Saving. There's gonna be a battle, so we might as well buff here.
Who says? What?
I shall go forth at your command.
Nature's servant awaits.
Me axe be bloody ready. Eh?
Give me some direction.
Point the sword, and I shall strike. I hear you,
I'm waiting.
Good enough.
Bark your orders already. Have you left? Say little has changed their gander, sackbag. Still a lamp going dirt soon.
I'm not quite sure what they're talking about. Seems like there's some inner politics going on with their gang.
Righteousness shall prevail!
That's one fine mess that I done cleaned up. I did the killing, but I ends up with the gold, the book, and the satisfaction of kicking their tails.
I don't chop wood, okay? I'm not an
Behold the Book of Kaza. The Book of Kaza is a famed tome written by the Lich Kaza. It is said to deal with the darkest secrets of necromancy. Though the pages appear to be blank when you look at it, Kaza was destroyed during the upheaval of Netheryl's final days. The book was brought to what is now by Kaza's disciples. How it has come to its present location after so many years is anyone's guess. This is a good spell. Let's try to memorize it. Got it.
Be quick with it.
Alright, let's get back Nali.
Must gather your party before venturing forth.
Be nailed at the Satan Iron Lake.
There she is. Plus 10% hit points, but it doesn't protect against critical hits. Alright, let's sell some stuff. Wait, did we get rid of all his... Yeah, okay. He can keep his +1 axe. Let's get Nalia back.
It is good to see you again. I had hoped you would return.
Let's just make sure we finished the quest with Yes, Corgan's Book of Kaza quest is finished. Alright, let's do it again.
It is good to see you again. I had hoped you would return.
Goodbye, Corgan.
Back to the grind, eh? Are we off?
No, I think we should go our separate ways for now. Alright, we'll meet you there if we change our minds.
I am ready. As you would have it.
I got some cheap beer for you.
sells for a lot. I have a problem that it doesn't protect against critical hits, so I don't like that. I want her to be able to know this next spell, so we'll save.
What kill now? Now? I don't know what you were expecting, but as a sword, I'm pretty one-dimensional in what I want!
Okay. Now where do we go? Let's go to the Umar Hills.
Demand that we stop. The day was not this long, even when I led soldiers in the order.
Gather your party before venturing forth.
You seem to have cheered up a bit, feeling better. Think nothing of it. You have done more for me. It's not important. Come now. You were almost happy for a moment there. Alright, we lost our buffs. It is day 41. We have 3 days to complete this quest.
I go.
Wait, Mayor, when is this crisis going to be solved, eh?
Aye, me and mine need to get back to herding, we do, for the wolves have gobbled me flock entire.
Calm down, everyone, please. I assure you that everything that can be done is being done.
I think he's referring to another group of adventurers they hired. We are their second group of adventurers, and twice as the charm. People are going missing. They're blaming ogres. Apparently a band of ogres have moved into the area, and they think they're eating people. Some people think it's the wolves that have been wandering the hills that have been snatching people away. Or Umar herself. Some evil person, Umar. Their hero, Ranger Morella, has not been found. She disappeared. See what this guy has to say.
I have nothing you wish.
What is going on in this village anyway? The wolves. Tearing people apart, their bodies disappear the next night. I don't think wolves would do that. Unless they're werewolves. Has nothing been done to hunt these wolves? Okay, that first group of adventurers included a halfling. I guess the halfling was the leader. I believe her name is Mazzy Fenton, but we're supposed to find that out later on. I've just played this game so many times. Why would wolves come back to take away bodies a day later? What do you know about the ogres? Okay, they're deserters from another army. Led by Madolf. What about this Umar? Vincenzo at the inn might know more. Okay, thank you. Now let's use our spell to reveal the map.
Yeah.
Clairvoyance. Map revealed. So we have Minister Lloyd's home. We have to go there. Jermian's home. We'll go to all these places. Ranger cabin, Umar cave, Valigar's cabin. Okay, Valigar is another ranger who the cowled wizards want us to hunt him down. So we'll get to all this in time.
I am ready, as I would have done. If it will help.
Hello. I don't recognize you. You must be new to Innisfail. Is there something I can help you with?
Right, a little boy in Athkatla told Minsc about their need here in Innisfail for adventurers. I would like to know more about what is going on here first.
We've had a run of killings and disappearances here as of late.
Bodies with their skins torn inside out? Okay. And his wife thinks it's the ogres. He tends to agree with her. Okay, yes, Minister Lloyd, we will have a talk with these ogres up north, and yes, people think it's wolves, too. Or they think it's Umar, a witch. Oh, a great witch of the hills. So he hired a famous knight, Mazzy Fenton, just like we said, and her troop, but they haven't been back. Yes, Nalia. I will make the attempt. Yes, I will save your village. You know I will. Yes, we'll go to Morella's cabin and see what happened. People are afraid to go to Morella's cabin because that means they have to go through the woods, and the woods are filled with these body snatchers. We're already true heroes, Minsc. Haven't you seen our reputation? It's over 20. It's 20 plus. Now can we rob you? He doesn't seem to mind.
I thought as much.
Now, if you recall, fail. Now we have a note, not a ransom note. Is it the ransom note? No. The Tanner's letter. Okay. Now this Tanner's letter, if you can see me, if you read this as we're scrolling down, there's a person we're supposed to meet in the Umar Hills, and it's one of these merchants here, and we're supposed to guess his name. Now there's another Let's Player currently doing a Baldur's Gate 2 Let's Play, and his name is Colonel RPG. And he figured out, based on these clues, how to spell out the name of the merchant who's who has a quest for us. But it's a quest for an evil party, so we're not going to do it, but we might get some experience just from guessing his name. And this is him right here.
Have a look at my wares. I trust you'll find them all in satisfactory condition.
We're going to purchase History of the Zentarum, because that's what we need to do to trigger his quest.
You'll find no better prices in Arm. I guarantee it.
Call me by the name I used before, and perhaps I will have a discount for you. Alright, his name is Darson Cole. That's, I mean, after you figure out the puzzle, that's his name. Number 5, Darson Cole. Indeed it was, and this is Colonel RPG who figured it out. You monster, you would deal with someone that makes armor from skin?
demand that we stop.
He would have asked us to kill a silver dragon.
In the order.
Okay, let's talk to more.
Customer, a pearl to you.
What can you tell me about these killings? Right, she believes in the pack of wolves story. Show me what you have to sell. Let's buy these bastard swords because we know some children who want them. Who want them to practice in order to become great warriors when they get older.
You'll find no better prices in Arm.
What do you know about these killings? He believes it's the ogre theory. Nothing great.
Useful gadgets I have. Yes, I do.
What do you know about what's going on in the village? Alright, he doesn't have an opinion. We'll buy this for another quest. He has another gem bag. I guess we'll buy that. Give it to Jaheira. And we'll get a couple of potions of genius. One for her. And one for Gradius. And I guess maybe a few more arrows. All right.
It is about time.
His skills. Pickpockets is only 65. We're definitely giving the pickpocket gloves to Gradius. Now his pickpocket skill is 90. Let's try to pickpockets.
Speak your mind.
Give me some direction. I hope this is worth it. They'll never miss 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 it.
My thieving skills will be of little use here. What wealth does a bear drop in the woods?
They'll never miss it.
I have too much in my pack as it is. You'll have to pick that up off the ground.
Alright, let's see what's going on inside this inn.
As you would have it. It is done.
Can't walk 5 feet these days without someone hitting him up.
Well met and welcome.
She believes in the ogre theory.
Never had rats. No, sorry.
This is Vincenzo, and I believe he's peddling some books about the Umar witch. And the stable boy likes to make fun of him. What do you know about the killings around here? Of course, he believes it's the Umar witch. Go ahead, I've got the time. She tortured people. She mutilated people. Has nobody tried to find this witch in recent years? German. Lot nicer than that German fellow. Oh, he's the resident wizard in town. We'll talk to him later. Do you think I might be able to take a look at this journal? Apparently he has a lot of journals about the Umar witch that he published and is selling. Umar Witch Project Journal. It's a bunch to read. This journal seems to be that of an apprentice mage telling the tale of her expedition into the Umar Hills with 2 other apprentices in the search for evidence of the fabled witch. The tale is hard to believe, but seems to relate the group's horror at getting lost and being hounded by an unseen predator during the nights. The script is in a panicky feminine hand, and the last page can barely be made out as follows. Sorry to Joshellis' mother. I'm sorry about what happened to Michaelis. There's something out here with us. We thought it to be peasants, but peasants aren't this clever. Joshellis says it's the witch. I hear her when I sleep. I don't want to sleep. I don't want to sleep. I don't want. And then she was attacked and killed. It's amazing how people have time to write even at the most desperate of times.
I await your need.
I'm ready, I think. I can dance on the head of a pin as well.
Yes, I am willing.
I'm waiting. I'll see to it.
I love those wands of fear.
I'm ready. You require nothing more?
I demand that we stop. The day was not this long, even when I led soldiers in the order.
It is done.
Who are you? Why won't her father let you court his daughter? Right, German is the mean wizard we were told about inside the inn. Perhaps I could speak to him for you. We will do so.
Come on, let's go whack something evil.
You need something, stranger?
I'm Jaheira. Who are you? He's a cowled wizard. No wonder he's such a prude. You're a cowled wizard. Then why don't you do something about the killings around here? Alright, unless they order him to do it, he won't do it. What do you know about these killings? Wolves or ogres or some other mundane nonsense. He's not very interested. What's this thing you're making? Is that a golem? A golem of stone. Quite powerful and will keep wooers away from his daughter. He wants mimic blood, though. What's a mimic and where could I find one? It's a shape changer. Like a doppelganger? They are in dungeons, ruins, and similar places. Very well, I will make the attempt. Now let's talk about your daughter. Let's talk to your daughter.
Hello there.
Yes, I know you love Dar, and he'll have none of it. Can we rob you?
Yeah, it's done.
What do you need? I am scared.
I hope this is worth it.
I am ready. I can dance on the head of a pin as well.
We better not do that.
You know what? Long time ago?
Nature's
Yeah,
servant awakes.
I was like
It
a
is done.
moon blade.
I am willing.
You're a stranger.
What do you know about the killings? He saw a shadow. That might be something. A shadow that looked like a wolf monster. That might be accurate.
Top of the day to you.
Who are you? What can you tell me? He believes it's the ogres. Okay.
Wow, an adventurer.
Okay, his friends want to be adventurers. These are kids. I want to be a ranger and protect the village. I want to be a great warrior like my dad. Who am I to deny the young? I'll get you the swords and ale so you can be real men. I've got your keg of ale and your swords here. If we were a ranger and we did this, we would lose our ranger stronghold because you don't want to give swords, sharp swords and ale to children. But we're chaotic good and we believe in having fun.
Watch your backs.
Weather's been lousy lately.
Just the price of being an adventurer, my good man. Will 10 gold be enough? 30 gold pieces. This had better be quite the adventure, friend. So the farmer stuffed something down the gullet of his chicken. What's inside that chicken?
I've no time for to talk to you now.
How much are you asking for the chickens? I'll buy them off you. Not for sale, because you have something precious inside one of them. Are you sure? I can offer you a good price for them. Give up the ruse, old man. I know your secret. Hand over the chicken. I know there's something valuable in one of those chickens, and I'm willing to buy it off you is all. I'll give you 100 gold pieces for it. Behold, we found the Baldur. Normally a deep, pleasant seawater green, Baldurals periodically blaze with glittering, winking, flashing light. However, this particular stone is a slightly different hue. Perhaps it is a new strain, rarely if ever seen before. It looks incredibly valuable.
I demand that we stop. The day was not this long, even when I led soldiers in the Order.
Now let's go talk to these ogres. I want to know why you're killing people. No, I'm not going to accuse him. Who are you and what are you doing here? They fled, they deserted the army because they don't want to kill anymore. These are not your typical band of, not subhumans, but demi-humans or monsters. What about what I have heard about your fellows being responsible for killing people in Imnisvale? How do I know you're telling the truth? So some of his own people have begun to vanish as well. Skin missing. Something is killing your people too? What do you think it is? Maybe wolves, maybe he doesn't know. Maybe bad magics, he doesn't know. I see, so your band is no better off than the village. I'll be going then. What kind of word do you need brought to them? He wants peace. His band will protect the village from orcs in the mountains. They just want some trade and food and goods. Alright, I'll tell the mayor what you've said, but I can't promise anything. So we can rule out the ogres.
Is there something you need?
I've spoken to the ogre Madoff, and I do not believe he nor his followers are responsible for Imnisvale's problem. Madoff has had his own people go missing, much the same as yours. He is as worried as you are. Actually, Madoff sent me with a proposition. He and his people will provide protection for the village in exchange for peaceful relations and a bit of trade. And the mayor has disappeared.
If it will help.
Which one is Madoff? Probably the ogre mage? Yes, I have. Has Minister Lloyd not arrived yet? Okay. He'll be there.
I will not speak of thy Irish love, and I will not speak upon my parentage.
No, this is Valaga's cabin. That's the last thing we want to do. Let's explore the Umar cave first. Actually, we'll explore that in the next edition. It's about time to end. So please like, comment, subscribe. In the next edition, we'll go into this cave and see what's in there. Maybe it's more clues as to what's going on in the fabled village of Imnisvale, and the disappearances of farmers with their skins turned inside out, and the kid that saw a shadow that looked like a werewolf. We'll find out what's going on. Till next time, take care.